Alright guys, Lost here. Um, I know people probably are just like me, spending time playing on EndField. I am as well, obviously. Spent a long time playing EndField, even though this is like the first time I've played it. After the beta test and the beta 2 test, and I mean beta, and I didn't even get beta 2 test access. I did get it the other way around. Anyway, that bitterness aside, I sort of wanted to do a quick video about like doing some kind of little mini tips that might help with some of the folks playing field. Those will come in handy when you reach certain stages. First thing first is that to deal with the lack of resources in certain regions, such as in Wulin. As you can see in Wulin, I'm not really using much, but the Furion Orb here is completely insufficient. I think I can definitely increase a little bit more, but Wulin only have, I think there's one minefield here. Um, there's more map that's underneath here, but I don't think they have much more to offer. And keep in mind, I only have like one production line here. I'm pretty sure like if I really want to do more production line, even with the additional node, they're not going to be sufficient. So you are definitely going to have a Furion shortage in Wulin. So what you can do is two things. One is you could use, you could stock up a tons of ore. We'll talk about the stock up a little bit, but you can stock up a tons of ore with the called protocol, the protocol stash. We'll talk about that in a moment because there is usage for that for some other stuff. But I really don't. I feel like the ore is kind of like you can choose to do this, or the other thing you can do is you can do the transfer. And by that transfer, I did not mean the regional transfer because the regional transfer is slow. Like even like I mean obviously I can increase my regional level. I think I'm only like a little bit behind on regional level 12, which will bump up that number to like 1500. Yeah, 1500. And then also unlock the mega load, which then it doesn't cost the ore from the other side. But this 1000, even let's assuming it's 1500, uh, it's it's penny. It's dropping in the bucket. It helps, but it's not gonna make up that shortfall. And also it's slow. You only get that 1,500 ore per hour, and it's slow. It's very slow, especially compared to the thing that you can do that I'm about to show you, which is you can do regional transfer by yourself. So what you really need to do is go to Dijiang, go stand in any of those teleport points. It's really in those here where you can do the manage depot. And here you can actually switch to which depot you connect to. So you can go to the Valley 4 depot, grab the ore. I'm trying to show you, so I'm doing it very slow. And obviously you don't have to have anything inside the backpack. It's gonna make it more efficient as well. You can put everything inside the storage and take them out when you're actually ready to go on the exploration again. Um, you can put them into a backpack and then go through that way. And obviously, actually, I'm not suggesting you to drag it. I'm just showing you to do it. What you can do is you can hold down control and then left click. I'm not exactly sure how you do it on the phone, but there's definitely a way to do it. Once you do that, you can see if automatically fill up the backup with everything. And now I'm just gonna switch to Wulin. Now to put stuff in, I'm not gonna drag back. I just quick slash. Immediately everything is in the place where it needs to be. So if I have more space into my backpack, if I really want to do more transfer of it, you can see like I can deploy, I can do tons of those ores in matter of moments. I'm gonna try to do it while try to showcase how it's done, but you can see you can do all kinds of stuff like this. And then you can even actually make Furium bottles and then just drop, like, bring those over as well. It's just that. Oh, I forgot I'm still in the building, but go to Valley 4. Grab those ores, put the bottle in. There's already filled the backpack with ore, but you can do this, and then you can immediately see that Wulin now is already have like 7,000 ores in like a couple of minutes, and it's so much faster than the snail regional transfer. I'm not exactly sure why Hypergraph didn't increase that number amount. They had the megalith in the third test. In beta 2, this was an issue that was also being called out because it was just super slow, and then you could just manually transfer super fast rather than you should rely on the regional transfer. In the third test, they didn't really increase it. I think it's increased from 1,000 to 1,500. It's still super slow, but they add the meta. I think it's, what is it called? The meta transfer, which it doesn't cost your actual resources. So which kind of is like a patch on it, but the slow speed is still the problem. So if you're lacking resources this way, you can definitely do this. Now the other thing, what you can do, less so if you want to always have your factory running, is to do a storage line with the protocol space. What you can do is basically you want to cut the production. You want to cut the production. Just don't use any ore here, but I'm not gonna do this. And then what you can do is you can create lines of protocol storages, and then don't put power into it. I'm just tossing stuff here. I was trying to experiment to see how to arrange it. I think there's people on the net that's already have a blueprint that connect them, but you can do whatever space you want to do. Just put a bunch of protocol spaces, connect them, and then don't put power into them. And obviously this, I put a power in here, but it sort of kind of serve the same thing. And then what you can do is you can just have them pile up, and then they will just have to be the extra storage when you really want them to do so. And then if you really need them to get into the storage, you can just put a pylon in here. I know I was just used up all the Zenerite, so I know there's extra space here, and then it can get transferred, and then take the device out, and they will went back into being storage. Very simple. The benefit of this, obviously you can do it with the Furio as long as you're not using it. Link does, like I said, produce the amount of produce some Furio ore. And then if you want to let it sit there, you're not using it for like one night, and put a tons of depot, you could have a lot of it for you to use for a couple of days. Now, the reason I want to brought this up is mainly for stuff where you actually get into it. I haven't spent too much effort inside the Wulin side, but eventually you can pile up on the LC Wulin Fat batteries, or Zenerite, or syringe, or whatever additional goods they want to make for the level 2, because I think once you get level 2, you also get unlocked for additional stuff. I don't really remember. I think the last time I did it is in beta 2, but I don't really remember what was the new thing. I think it was another syringe or something. But you can pile on those, because once, let's say, you have no more need for Wulin stockpile, you can basically pile those up, and then when the new content drop, you can just use everything in your stockpile, because we know the Wulin stockpile is very little. I know I can get it increased a little bit more with the storage node, the storage depot. I think the storage depot is not upgraded to full yet. Yeah, I can upgrade another level storage depot to increase the capacity, but it's still relatively low. So what you can do is just you can put those unpowered protocol stash, and then they can become sort of like a temporary, like a de facto additional storage that you can put stuff in. So those are the two tricks I would suggest you can utilize for your AIC and make your AIC a little bit more fun. Obviously, there are some other few tricks in here, but we just want to do a quick video for those two, and that should help out for some of you, and hopefully those are enjoyable. I mean, and hopefully you enjoy your stay on Talos, and that's about it.